Hey there, math fans. Welcome to Test 16, Lesson 3. Get your swords ready and let's go. Today we're going to work on finding percentages from a picture and solving problems using positive and negative integers. And as always, start with number 1. Let's find percentages from a picture. So here's a picture, and it asks me what percent of wedges are shaded. Well, I can't really tell that just from looking, so I'm going to first turn this into a fraction. So my denominator will be how many pieces are in a whole pie. I'm going to call this a pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces are in a whole. And then there's only one not shaded, so obviously 5 sixths are shaded. To find my fraction, I'm going to divide the numerator by the denominator. So it's going to go 5 divided by 6, which looks really funny, but is accurate. And I'm going to do that on my calculator because otherwise it's annoying. Actually, maybe I won't, just to show you what it looks like. You could do it on your calculator. But if it's 5 divided by 6, I could do it like this. So how many groups of 6 can be in 5? 0. So I'm going to add some decimals here. And then a 0. How many times can 6 go into 50 now? I'm going to ignore the decimal. It can do 8 because that would be 48. So that's 48. 50 minus 48 is 2. I'm going to add another 0. How many times can 6 go into 20? About 3 times. That would be 18, and then it would keep going, because that'll be 20 again, it'll be 3, and it'll keep going. So that gives me 0.83333333, but I'm just worried about these two, which translates to 83%. So 83% of the wedges are shaded. Now you can go ahead and use your calculator for this one, though. What percent of wedges are shaded in this picture? Go ahead and figure that out and pause the video, and when you come back, I'll have the answer for you. So again, I'll start by turning it into a fraction. My denominator, how many pieces are in a whole pie? 3. It's a big pieces of pie. And how many are shaded? 1. So to find my percent, I'm going to go 1 divided by 3. And again, I'm just going to do it longhand just to show you how that looks. So 1 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 are in 1? 0. So I'm going to add some decimals and a 0. How many groups of 3 are in 10? 3. So that leaves me with a 1. I can add another 0. 3 times 3 gives me 9 again, and that's going to keep on happening, right? That's just going to keep on going. So I'm going to take my 33 and I'll keep the 3 because if I round, or if I look at the next number, it's under 5. So 33%. And that's really all there is to finding percents. So let's talk about how to solve problems using positive and negative integers. So this question asks me to count the ground floor as 0 and the floors below as negatives in answering this question. Peter is taking pictures of a wedding for the newspaper. He took some on the ground floor, then went down 3 floors to photograph the groom. He went up 9 floors to photograph the bride, then up 3 more to photograph the wedding. He then went down 11 floors to photograph the reception. On what floor was the reception held? So there's a lot of information here that I really don't care about. So I'm going to underline the important stuff. So he started on the ground floor. That's important because it tells me where to start. Then he went down 3. I don't care who he photographed. Then he went up 9. Then he went up 3 more. Then he went down 11, and that's where the reception was. That's important because I want to know on what floor was the reception held. Once I do that, I get rid of a whole lot of information, as you can see. So to work this out, I'm going to go in order. So it says he took some on the ground floor, which means he was at floor 0. Then he went down 3. So if he started at 0 and he went down 3, he would have gone down to floor -3 because that would have gone 1, 2, 3. From there, he went up 9 floors to photograph the bride. So I'm going to go ahead and write in a number line here. Oops, if it lets me. So he's going to go up 1, 2, 3 to get to 0. And then he's going to have to go up 6 more. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just double check that. He was here and he went up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Then he went up 3 more to photograph the wedding. So he's going to go up 3 more. He was on 6. He went up to 7, 8, 9. My floors are slanty, but that's okay. He then went down 11 floors to photograph the reception. So he was on floor 9, and he went down 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here I am, so that's the end of my problem. On what floor was the reception held? It was held on -2. And there's my sentence. So here's one, and this one thankfully doesn't have all that garbage about what he was doing on each floor. We're still going to count the ground floor as 0 and the floors below as negatives in answering this question. Peter is taking pictures at another building. He started on the 3rd floor, went 6 floors down, 2 up, 1 down, 8 up, and up 2 more. On what floor did he finish? So pause the video here and see if you can figure that out. So again, this time he started on the 3rd floor, not the ground floor, so that's really important. He started at the 3rd floor and he went 6 floors down. So if he started at 3 and he went down 6, he's going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's on -3. Then he went 2 up, so that's going to go 1, 2. So now he is at -1. Then he went, I'm just going to cross these out because there's a lot of them. I don't want to get confused. Then he went 1 down, so that means he went down to -2. Then he went 8 up, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to add on 6, 7, 8. So he's on floor 6 now. And then he went up 2 more, so that's going to be just 7 and 8. On what floor did he finish? He finished on the 8th floor. And I can quickly go through and double check that. So if he started on the 3rd, he went 6 floors down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 up, 1, 2, 1 down, 1, 8 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up 2 more. I'm good. And I know some of you like to add up the ones he went down and up and then just find out what the total is. That's okay as long as you get the same answer. If you're getting a different answer, you need to back up and do it this way, please. And we're done, so here's your review. Question 1, what % of wedges are shaded in this picture? Question 2, Barry is delivering pizza. He started on the ground floor and went down 6 floors. His next delivery was 3 floors up. His next deliveries were up 4 floors, down 2, and up 7. If the ground floor is 0 and all the floors below are negative numbers, on what floor did he finish his deliveries? So get those 2 questions done, and I will see you tomorrow.